Hey guys, welcome to another episode of The Actors Brand. My name is Helen Asante. If you're new to this channel, you are super welcome. This is the Actors Lounge, the Actors Boutique, call it the Actors Therapy Session, Inspirational Corner, call it whatever, but you are welcome. So today, very interesting topic. I will be sharing my experience of how I almost got scammed. Yes. Weird, right? You would think that this is a pretty straightforward career or industry. Why would anyone want to scam, or what procedure can anyone possibly scam an actor? Because, you can get jobs on various platforms through a casting agent or through an online subscriptions or through a referral and all of that. So how do you even scam anyone with an acting job? I didn't believe it until it happened to me, or it almost happened to me. So I'm going to be sharing that with you. So stay tuned, stick around. You would enjoy it. Not enjoy, it's not a good thing, but you would definitely learn something. Learn something out of it, so stay tuned. So this is what happened here. When I received the email of official invitation to join the Three Paradise SS24 commercial, I thought, it must be from one of the casting platforms that I am on. So I didn't think anything negative about it. I'm like, oh my God, finally I get to get a commercial job, and yay, I was excited. I read through, I went to their website. Everything seems legit. I'm using the word seems legit now because they were not legit, but everything on there seemed great. Now, the website was not of a higher quality, so that should have been a red flag for me, but I didn't think about it. I didn't put my mind to that, right? So it says, Mogna Productions specialize in creating high quality videos for business and individuals alike, blah, 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 blah. Gives you details about the entire thing, the windows of opportunity, I believe I can fly, the themes, and says looking for female talent aged 18 to 45. They were just on. Male talent that will fall within the age bracket of 18 to 50, dates, event dates, everything is there. So whatever that is available to your schedule, you can apply for, right? So I did not make anything of it. Payment, and it's paid $750 flat rate. So all of these is there, and then they have their website down there, confidential warnings and whatnot. So you would not really think anything about it. And then they went on. And then this is it. This is where they caught me, right? They went on to request for a slate. When they requested for a slate, I was like, oof, they know what they're doing, Requesting for a slate, professionals. You're speaking the language of requirements. So I did not think anything of that. It wasn't even that even increased my interest, because I'm like, they're requesting for a slate. That's a good thing. So I sent in my slate. I said, hi, can you find my brief slate of heights and location, things, regards, and I sent my attachment. So after I sent in my slate and everything, I got an email back saying, hey, you've been picked. That was 2 days after. You've been selected to be an actor for the commercial. I'm like, yay, I got a gig. I was so excited. And for me, it wasn't so much about, it was about the experience for me. So I was super excited. I was going to be paid $750. and they're going to pay you the buyout $4,500. Now, this should have been a red flag. You do not pay buyout when it comes to commercial. The reason why they pay a buyout for a year or 6 months, depending on how many months or a year they will run it on social media or whatever advertising platform, they give you the artist buyout because your image and your face is going to be all over their marketing platforms, right? So they'll pay you a buyout for the period of 1 year or 6 months, which your image is going to be used. Now, an artist fee or compensation is different from a buyout. When it comes to commercial, it's different from a buyout. Now, you do not pay this buyout until the final cut or the final footage is ready, and you see your face. You see that your face has been used in the commercial. That is when you're negotiated, or your agent, or if you're self-represented, then you negotiate, or your manager will negotiate a buyout for you. And here is the case where they were going to pay me buyout plus my compensation. That should have been a red flag. But I did not make anything out of it. It did not even occur to me. My whole focus was the excitement of, getting a gig. Yay, I'm going to be working. I'm so excited. It did not occur to me to look into the reason why they're going to pay me my buyout before the commercial is even out. And that was in the contract that I signed. And you can read it at the bottom if you can see. Right there. That was it. Now, after I signed the contract I sent to them, I got an email saying that, hey, we're going to email you your fee, your check. I was like, okay. That was when I started thinking, but I still did not think much enough or hard enough to realize that this is a scam. It crossed my mind like, why are you sending me payments? What if I don't even show up? It was just a thought. I didn't think deep into it. I was like, hey, why are they trusting me so much to send me my payments? What if I don't show up? But then again, they have my information, they have my details, they have my ID, then they have my address. So I'm thinking, okay, they have my location, so that they obviously know that there's no way I'm gonna, not show up, take the payments and not show up. And once I got the email, I was like, yay, this gig is sealed, signed, sealed, and delivered. I was on my way to class, and I got the email, I got the mail, sorry, not an email. I got a mail from FedEx, and it was packaged in a FedEx envelope, right? So I was like, oh, okay, what could that be? And then when I opened it, it was a check. It was a bank check with a sum of $5,250, which meant they have included my compensation and my buyout, which was $4,500 plus $750. That should have been weird for me. And the mail followed with an email with instructions of how to make the payment and deposits. I was like, And then I thought, oh, my bank, it's on my way to school. So why don't I do a direct deposit or in-person deposit and then just go on to school, But they insisted. They were like, you could go on your bank app, take a screenshot of the check, and do an online deposit. And then, look, it was the Spirit of God that spoke to me and saved me, to be honest. Because I had a voice clearly that says, your bank is on the way to your school. So why not just deposit it there on your way to school? Why do this whole online stuff? And plus, I'm not so big on technology and all of that. It's a lazy thing. I'm very lazy when it comes to that. So I was just like, yeah, I'll just do a direct deposit and then take a screenshot, give them evidence that, hey, I deposited the money in my account. So I'm showing up on set. Only to get to the bank, and the bank was so curious, and the bank will confirm they have an account with that name, but they do not trust the check. So immediately I was like, wait, what is going on? How can you not trust a check that bears your bank name? If you can confirm that they have an account with you, then how can you not trust the check? Because I am an actor, and I'm being paid for a job. They were like, yeah, what kind of job pays you $5,250? I'm like, it's a commercial job. And it didn't even occur to me that they were paying me the buyout. I calculated that the shopping clothes value into it. So I was like, they want me to do shopping or something like that? I was just confused standing there. Like, the minute the bank went on about they do not trust the check, I just became so confused. I'm like, wait, what is this? And they were going to show you, and then, they claimed it was a buyout payment, but then you have to go and shop. They'll give you a location to go and shop for the clothes. That also should have been a red flag. Why does an artist have to go and shop for the clothes? They want to know your style, how do you pick your clothes, what you're comfortable in, and all of that. It just did not make any sense. But again, I did not think anything out of it. Because, they have my details, we've signed a contract, so it's binding, right? The voice that I heard, I bet it's the Spirit of God that saved me through the bank. If my bank had not saved me and insisted that they did not trust the check, that I should probably ask them where their office location is, because they did not have an office location. They did not have an office location. All they had was a website. Sorry about the noise. They did not have an office location. Look at that. They have all their members' name there, executives, whatnot, but they do not have an office location. So this definitely cannot be legit. They did not have an office location, and they did not even have a telephone number to reach. That was when everything just started coming together for me. I was like, wait, how is this possible? This has never happened to me before. How is this possibly possible? You don't play with people's life like that. You don't play with people's career like that. How do you scum an actor? But it's happening. It's real. It's happening. So you gotta be careful out there. If you're an up-and-coming actor, you have to be very careful, so you do not fall into these traps. That's why I'm confidently sharing my experience, how I almost, thank God for His Spirit that spoke to me, and thank the bank that saved me. I have to be very careful. This is so weird, and this is so not acceptable, but it's real. It's happening, so you gotta be careful. So imagine if the bank had not saved me, the bank had not come through for me, and God had not spoken to my spirit to say, do not do an online deposit, go to the bank because it's on your way to school and drop it there. So God used the bank to save me and wake me up to common sense, because I would have been in serious trouble. Imagine that. So you have to be careful out there. There are scammers in this industry, which is so weird. It shouldn't be, but unfortunately there are. Never happened to me before. Never. I've never experienced anything through commercial scams or whatever. But there are people out there who are also scamming people, telling you to pay for auditions or pay for casting, and they are gonna, train you and all of that. It's also a scam. You're not supposed to pay for auditions. There is no way an actor or an up-and-coming actor or an artist should pay for auditions. Auditions are free. When you get casted, they pay you. You do not pay anybody to get auditions or to be casted for a role. That is bribery. So you have to be very careful. I hope sharing this experience has helped you out there, or whoever out there, to be very careful. Thank you so much for watching this episode, and I hope you remember to like, subscribe, and send in your comment. If you've gone through anything like this before out there and you wish to send in your comment to let me know, I'll be happy to read from you as well. So thank you so much. It's been it's not like not that I enjoyed revisiting this experience, but I don't want to experience this again. I don't want to imagine if I had not gone through that, if I would not even have anything to share, right? But thank God that He used the bank to save me. Thank God for His voice that spoke to me to say, hey, go through the bank, make a direct deposit there. And that was the only way the bank was able to alert me that, or let me know that the check, they could not trace the check. And it was so real, it looked so legit, because it took a while for the bank to even realize that no, there's something wrong with this check. So I had to give the bank the check, because I'm like, no, I don't want to have anything to do with it if it's not real, because so they took the check, the bank took the check to help them with the investigation to see how forgery is done. I was like, keep it, keep it. But they told me to refrain from communicating further with these people. And with me and my stubbornness that I just could not believe it, I emailed them, just to be sure. So I sent them an email and I'm like, hey, payment did not go through. So do you have an office so that I can return the check back to you? Can you send me your office location and probably your number so that I can return your check back to you, because I do not take money that I have not worked for. Guess what? No email. Up until today, no email, nothing from them. Nothing. And I went like, oh no, this is not good. This is not good. You do not do this. Like, this is not good. But it's happening. It's happening. So you have to be very careful. So yeah, I'm happy I shared my experience with you. Hope it's helped you out there and you stay safe. All right. Thank you for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, and send in your comments. Okay. Bye.